Strapped shoppers are being offered free meals and vouchers to help pay for food during the cost of living crisis. Stores including Asda, Morrisons and Iceland are offering customers additional help as food prices soar. So runaway inflation is driving up the price of bills and essentials, and shoppers are paying £533 more on their food bill. So this affects absolutely everybody. Where are you shopping? Are you going to change where you shop? That's what I want to know as well. I'm joined by Jasmine Birtles, financial expert and founder of moneymagpie.com. Great to have you back on the show. How many people are going from Waitrose to Iceland then?
Oh, a lot, absolutely. And there is a lot of competition between the supermarkets, particularly those that deal with people with less money, because people are changing. They are moving. They're actually even going to the next town if they can find a Lidl or an Aldi or a Morrison's, which they don't have in their town. So it's important for the supermarkets right now to show their customers that they are doing their best to keep costs down.
Yeah, I think it's absolutely astonishing when you go into supermarkets in a minute. I used to go into Waitrose not to shop, but just because it felt like I was going up a social strata. You're confronted immediately by the rather nice flowers, which in themselves have always, as far as I can see, cost about 30 to 40 quid. That's like 10 quid a lily. Right? And then you go down the aisles there. I enjoy the smells. I enjoy the fact that there appears like nobody in a Waitrose has ever been anywhere near a state school. OK, I just quite enjoy the ambiance. But then, of course, I nip next door to Asda and do all of my shopping. But seriously, though, is there potential for people to end up foraging in the bins outside Greggs instead of going to actual supermarkets?
Well, no, to be honest, that is the case. And I do know, speaking to Asda, for example, and Iceland, both of these supermarkets have said to me that they do know that there's a portion of their customers who are not eating. They are actually just giving food to their children, and they themselves are not eating. And they do feel that they should help in some way. So Asda, for example, they have their Just Essentials range, which they are pushing in a way that supermarkets haven't pushed before. Usually the value ranges, you'll find them on the lower shelves or the upper shelves. But now they're actually making a big deal. We've got Just Essentials, and they cover all sorts of different types of foods. And also Iceland is pushing the fact that it is offering £30 vouchers to well, it has to be just pensioners in certain areas that are on very low incomes. Also, Morrison's is pushing its value range. And Morrison's and Asda are also pushing the fact that they've got very, very cheap, or in Morrison's case, free kids' meals. They are actually grabbing the customers and saying, look, we're looking after you, because otherwise they're going to Aldi and Lidl.
Right, OK, very, very quickly. I mean, I am desperate to know where you shop, actually, but that's your prerogative as to whether or not you tell me. You strike me as someone who might use Ocado quite regularly. But seriously, our viewers and listeners watching this now, they want to know, right, potentially getting skinter by the day, where can I get the best value for my weekly shop?
Well, according to quite a few surveys now, it's Aldi. Aldi keeps winning cheapest supermarket. However, I'm a big fan of Aldi. I'm also a big fan of Asda. I live in Kensington, so my nearest supermarket, get this, is Marks and Spencer's. So I actually have to make the effort to go over the hill to get to Tesco's, and so I have to be in an effort time. I'd love an Aldi or an Asda here.
Well, clearly not as much as the other residents love an M&S, because otherwise there'd be an Aldi there. But there we go. Thank you very, very much. Great to have you on the show, as always, Jasmine Birtles.